Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss a very important question for the semester 1 examination, that is plasmolysis. Now what is plasmolysis? Plasmolysis is a phenomenon in which when the living cell, mark my word, when the living cell placed in hypertonic solution. The first keyword is living cell. The second keyword is when the cell kept in hypertonic solution. Now the cell content shrink from the cell wall or the cell membrane shrink from the cell wall is called plasmolysis. Now let's understand this entire topic with the help of diagram, and there will be a lot of question on this particular topic because it could be asked in explain the following wala portion or in the application based question. So we are going to discuss all. Let's understand this is a one cell wall. So ideally in case of cell wall and cell membrane, they are very closely attached. So it's very difficult to differentiate between the cell wall and the cell membrane. So why plasmolysis is done? Sometimes experimentally we are doing plasmolysis to understand or to study the structure of cell wall and cell membrane. Because if we want to study the cell wall and cell membrane separately, we are supposed to do plasmolysis, otherwise they are very close to each other. Okay, now here there is a one big vacuole. Here we have nucleus and then we have cytoplasm. Now in this particular diagram there could be lot of questions. There could be question based on diagram also. Okay, so in diagram based question, what could be the labeling? This one is cell wall. I'm writing in short. This one is cell membrane. This one is vacuole. And this is nucleus. And all these are plastid. Now sometimes what the students are doing when we ask for all these labelings, so sometime in printing it looks like Golgi apparatus or it looks like a mitochondria or other cell organelles. So students mark them like a cell organelle or the mitochondria or Golgi apparatus. See, all these are cell organelle, that's true. But if I am drawing the plant cell, my more concentration is to draw chloroplast. So generally they all are chloroplasts which are arranged around the vacuole. Now the condition is we kept this cell in hypertonic solution. Now how you can keep it in a hypertonic solution? If it is possible, you can conduct the experiment. Make a onion slide, then keep that onion slide into sugar solution, or you may take honey, anything else. Now this hypertonic solution means the solution in which solute is more. Here we have more solute and less solvent. Now what is the tendency of solvent? The solvent always move from their higher concentration to their lower concentration. So solvent means the liquid will move from the cytoplasm to outer environment. Okay. Now when the cytoplasm will lose the water content, then the cytoplasm will shrink, and now the cell will looks like this. This is a cell wall. Okay, and now you can differentiate between the cell wall and cell membrane, because now cell membrane has shrink because cytoplasm has shrink. Now first the water will lose from the cytoplasm. After that the cell may lose water from vacuole also. If the cell will lose water from the vacuole, तो बेचारा vacuole भी उदास हो जाएगा और ये भी shrink कर जाएगा. Right? Now the position of nucleus is this as it is, and here we have plastids and rest is cytoplasm. Now what could be the question in your examination? Now label this, identify this condition. The condition is plasmolyzed. Plasmolysis is a phenomenon and plasmolyzed is a condition. So this condition is a plasmolyzed. This condition is a flaccid condition also. Preferably, we use the term plasmolysed in case of plant cell, preferably. Okay. Now, this one is cell wall. There could be labeling in examination. This is cell membrane. And this portion, this is very important question. Name the fluid which is present between cell wall and cell membrane. The fluid present here is hypertonic solution. Now, why here it is hypertonic solution? Now, this cell wall is freely permeable. If cell wall is freely permeable, it allows both solvent as well as the solute to enter through the cell wall. Okay. So, this area will gather with hypertonic solution. Now, when this area will gather with the hypertonic solution, the cytoplasm start to lose water content, and because of that, when it will lose water content, this water content will gather here, and that's why the cell membrane or the cell content will shrink. So there could be a question, name the fluid which is present between the cell wall and the cell membrane. The answer is hypertonic. Now, what generally we people are doing, we people are committing the mistake, we mark it cell wall. इसका कोई पंगा नहीं है, क्योंकि एग्जामिनेशन में कंफ्यूजन क्या होता है, यहाँ पर सेल वॉल इटसेल्फ इज अ डबल मेम्ब्रेन स्ट्रक्चर. आपको डायग्राम में कुछ इस तरीके से डबल मेम्ब्रेन ही नजर आ रहा होगा. So what you thought, this one is cell wall, this one is cell membrane. Then you mark it cytoplasm. फिर आप इसको कहते हो कि ये तो न्यूक्लियस है शायद, फिर तो सारा कुछ गड़बड़ है. वैक्यूल कहाँ गया, और उसके अंदर तो प्लास्टेड नहीं होंगे. So this is wrong. The correct answer is this one is cell wall. This one is cell membrane. Between the cell wall and cell membrane, in this area we have hypertonic solution. This is vacuole, and all these are plastid. So there could be two questions we have already discussed. Question number 1, define plasmolysis. So define plasmolysis में what key terms should be there? Number 1, जो हर हालत में mandatory है, that is hypertonic solution. The cell must capture hypertonic solution. Number 2, the cell content must shrinkage from the cell wall. Either the cell content or the cell membrane must shrink from the cell wall. This is the second mandatory condition. ये दो तो हर हालत में होंगे ही होंगे. Beside that, actually there should be living cell. There should be mention of the living cell, because we are conducting plasmolysis to identify whether the cell is living or non-living. उसके लिए भी हम plasmolysis को करते हैं. Now, what could be the objective to do plasmolysis? Identify whether the cell is living or not. Number 1. Number 2, to differentiate between the cell wall and cell membrane. Okay. Now the question is, what are the different applications? Let's see, take few examples from your home itself. If you have noticed, when we cut the salad, onion, cucumber and all, and when we sprinkle salt over it, okay, now that salt act as a hypertonic solution. This is your salad, okay, and you have sprinkled some salt. So that salt act as a hypertonic solution. Now the cell of cucumber or tomato, whatever you have taken in a salad, it start to lose water content, because water will move from their higher concentration to their lower concentration, and after that all these salad will be shrink. आप देखते हैं यदि हम सैलेड को बहुत लॉन्ग टाइम के लिए काट के रखते हैं तो सैलेड जो है वो थोड़ा सा श्रिंक होने लगता है. दैट्स व्हाई वी नेवर कट द सैलेड इन एडवांस. दिस इज द वन. नाउ द सेकंड एग्जांपल, आई होप ड्यूरिंग दिस कोविड मेनी ऑफ यू हैव हर्ड दैट okay, if you have the throat infection, do gargles. Now, what is gargle? Do gargle with a lukewarm water. Now, when I am talking about the lukewarm water, we may understand that might be the person is thinking that lukewarm water can kill the bacteria. वो समझ आता है हमको कि थोड़ा गर्म पानी होगा तो हमें रिलीफ मिलेगा, बैक्टीरिया भी उस टेम्परेचर पे किल हो सकता है. Why the gargle? Now, what we are doing in gargle? Generally, we drink hot water एंड इन केस ऑफ गार्गल वी होल्ड दैट वाटर इन आवर थ्रोट, हम यहाँ उसको होल्ड करते हैं और वी आर डूइंग अ काइंड ऑफ अ साउंड करके, वो सिर्फ इसलिए करते हैं ताकि टू उसको होल्ड करना इट इज़ क्वाइट डिफिकल्ट, वो थोड़ा मूवमेंट करता रहता है तो होल्ड करना इजी हो जाता है. नाउ दैट इज नॉट अ नॉर्मल वाटर, दैट इज अ सेलाइन वाटर. अगेन जनरली क्या बोलते हैं, नमक के पानी से गरारे करने हैं, तो दैट सेलाइन वाटर एक्ट एज अ hypertonic solution. Now the bacteria which has caused the infection, जो throat में already present है, that will start to lose water content and become shrink, वो बेचारा धीरे धीरे shrink कर जाएगा and eventually it will die and you get relief from the infection. I hope it is clear now. क्या होता है कि जब हमने वो गार्गल का पानी यहाँ पर भरा, that is a hypertonic solution, और वहाँ पर ये suppose this is your throat, this area is your throat, here we have this bacteria and you hold some saline water. Now this bacteria will lose water content and this bacteria become shrink और finally बेचारा मर जाएगा सुकुड़ के and we get relief from that infection. That's why we do gargle, and that gargle करना भी एक इसका example है plasmolysis का. Similarly, we add lot of juices, जब हम बनाते हैं jam बनाते हैं, jellies बनाते हैं, we prepare pickles also, we add lot of spices, we add lot of sugar in it. When we add lot of sugar and spices in it, it becomes hypertonic solution. And again, when by default any bacteria falls on it, that bacteria will shrink because of plasmolysis, because outer environment is hypertonic. If you notice, your mother used to say that don't take a spoon which is wet in that pickle one, यानी कि पिकल के जार में आप थोड़ा सा भी गीला चम्मच में लेकर मत जाइए, एंश्योर इट शुड बी प्रॉपरली ड्राई. क्यों? क्योंकि इफ यू आर कैरिंग along with that spoon, along with the moisture, that can carry bacteria. Although we have on the safer side that bacteria can destroy by the process of plasmolysis, but still हमें chance क्यों देना है वाला system है. Similarly, jam में ऐसे होता है, jellies में होता है, and even if you have heard at your home or from your parents or your teachers that sometime there is one organism leech. So leech has a tendency, if it engulf your hand or any part of your body, it can suck the blood. So in that condition what we are supposed to do, जहाँ पर भी उसने hold किया हुआ है, we have to add salt here, या खूब सारा salt डालिए. That salt will act as a hypertonic solution and this leech will start to lose water content and it becomes shrink, थोड़ा shrink हो जाएगी, इसकी पकड़ कमजोर हो जाएगी, it will fall down, you will get the relief. So I have discussed the entire topic of plasmolysis. I have discussed the objective and application of the plasmolysis. So if you have any doubt on the plasmolysis, or if you want to take a particular question which you feel there is a doubt, please post here and I will try to resolve your problem. Till then, take care. Goodbye.